okay, there we go. Iron. There's one there, but I can't use that one. That way? Let's check it out real quick. I hit the conveyor belt. Going the wrong direction. It's actually not that far. Okay. We'll probably run into some sort of a creature here. It's just really right across the way. So we have how many here? Oops. Just kind of struggled there for a moment. Usually the other locations, like both the desert and the grasslands, had these things being guarded. There's nothing around here. I wonder if that has anything to do with that. The space elevator, and it might. Well, we can actually get this real quick and actually add on to our ore production pretty quickly. Welcome back, I'm GamerMage0, and last time we built an entire factory. Dang. Whoa, what happened? Alright, so actually, last time I left off on a video, we did not get anywhere near this far. We had maybe this row over here with the stuff on top. I actually recorded several videos since then, and all of them are unrecoverable, so I got a little too record happy and ended up like losing all the space in my hard drive. Oh well. But so it corrupted all the videos that I made. It wasn't a lot, I guess, but a lot of it is stuff that I can really sum up, so I don't really feel like we're missing too much. But essentially, not only do we have these producing, so we had the plates, the rods, as we did before. We finally got the screws going, so we have the iron ingots going straight into screws rather than, as you can see on the screen right there, the standard recipe, 1 rod to 6 screws. We have the alternate recipe 1, the 2 ingots to the 12 screws. So that's still equivalent because 1 rod comes from 1 iron ingot. It's pretty much the same price-wise, which would be the best way to put that, or resource-wise, but it is different because we get to cut out an entire line of these, and we can save on the power on the line of these, and it goes straight there. So that just kind of covers everything a little bit better. It's not as wasteful basically, and it's a lot quicker straight to the end product. Alright, so then over here we actually have beams being produced. Now for this one I had to actually get some coal going, some iron ore going, so let's go take a look at that. What I'd really like to show you guys, and then of course I built this up here so that way I could kind of get up from down there and over here. But right now I have the iron ore kind of jerry-rigged. We've got this right here, so this is the first miner that we have. And then we have a splitter off of this, and as you can see up here we have a splitter off of the second iron ore miner we have, and both of these are coming over here. And then the third one right here coming this way, we have another splitter, and they all merge right here, and then they go forward onto that. So now this is the MK3 conveyor belt, and so that's going pretty decently fast, but even all 3 of these together are not really keeping it as supplied as it could be. Actually, we could probably just go ahead and take care of that real quick. I think that's mostly going to lead off of that one. Yeah. I have a lot of these now. Did not used to. So let's just upgrade that to that, and then I think that's all we need to do. Oops. There we go. Now we got a constant stream of iron ore. Okay. That was something I need to do, but ultimately I'm going to need another iron miner out there. So now the coal here is being constantly coming in. That's mostly due to this right here, though. I have these resources feeding back in because I don't need that huge storage of them anymore. Now, as I was saying, I really do need to find another source. Let's see if we can actually find one right now. Where are we looking? That's coal. Why did I do coal? I'm not actually interested in coal. Okay, there we go. Iron. There's one there, but I can't use that one. That way? Let's check it out real quick. Ah, I hit the conveyor belt. Going the wrong direction. It's actually not that far. Okay. We'll probably run into some sort of a creature here. It's just really right across the way. So we have how many here? Oops. Just kind of struggled there for a moment. Usually the other locations, like both the desert and the grasslands, had these things being guarded. There's nothing around here. I wonder if that has anything to do with that. The space elevator, and it might. Well, we can actually get this real quick and actually add on to our ore production pretty quickly. And then we get a whole nother iron ore line too. I was only really looking for one more addition. We at least have two more. And then this is pure. That's an awesome find. Pure again. Okay, sweet. We'll just take these nodes off here and we can put them into something. Now, one thing you may have noticed is that we're not really needing all of that ore. But as we go on, we will need the ore. I don't know if I'm going to really worry about it right now. But we at least know it's super close. Let's go up on top of the base area here. There's like a couple of things that have been bothering me. I've heard a sound. There's a whip around here somewhere, but I can't find it. And oops, no. Okay, I almost died. I don't think so. Okay, anyway, so if you don't know what I was talking about, a whip, a work in progress, essentially. So there's the Mercer spheres and the... Well, I got the whip out there and I got the Mercer sphere, but then I can't remember the other thing. It's like, it looks like an S to me, but it's like a red chunk of rock. I can't remember what it's called right now. But there's something right up there. I'm thinking what I'm going to do. There. Let's just go get it. And now I can use these. Let's actually, I might keep these. There we go. I feel like eventually we're going to need to build up on top of there anyways, but for now, this is a quick and easy way to access the slug. Could probably just add on one more ramp. There we go. Sometimes you have to do weird things. Okay. And then I don't know if I just want to do that. That'll work. Anything else up here interesting? Some berries. Ooh. Limestone. Don't need that. At least we have a few more berries. That's always a good idea. Alright, let's go ahead and come back down here. Let's see, do we have... There we go. It's not too bad. Okay. And there's the manta. Alright, let's come back over to the base. we're gonna run out towards... I want to show you guys what I did up by the coal mining areas here. Okay, I think we have everything we need. Let's go ahead and review this real quick here, because I did unlock several things. And I wanted to say this for you guys here: improved melee combat, ready for launch.
Milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket dimension, added an additional hand equipment slot, and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
Alright. Xeno Zapper, Xeno Basher, there we go. Okay, so we'll add that to the to-do list. We are going to need a Xeno Zapper. Let's see, I think I just need to take this out. And then we're going to need some copper wire. That was weird. This game oddly glitches at weird moments. And it's really just this game, and it's not the recording software. It does it while you play too, even if that's all you're doing. And my computer's more than good enough to handle this for anybody thinking differently. Alright. Xeno Basher. This is really what's going to let me get out of my shell with searching around. And I don't have any spots. Put the slug in there. That'll work. Alright, here we go. Xeno Basher. Oh yeah. It's got the Keyblade keychain hanging off of it too. Looks like a wrench. Alright, this thing has more range, more power, more attack, more awesomer. Okay, so going over here, we actually have everything unlocked. So we have the MK3s, we have the industrial storage container. This is what we just unlocked, so we now have another arm slot. Steel production, we did open that up before you guys saw that one. I don't think you missed anything in here. Now on here, let's see. No, it was tier 1 stuff. I just unlocked the fabric. We did the berry scanner, overclock production. I think you saw that one. And the screw I unlocked. I don't remember if you guys saw that. Object scanner, we did that one. So pretty much everything's unlocked that we have access to now. So what we really need to do is actually check out and see how we need to upgrade in the space elevator. We can just... I thought we could just go through there. But nope. Yeah, we can. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to need 500 of modular frames and 150 motors. This is going to be one of those things where we're going to want to make sure that we're getting that next level going. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and cut to a point where I can show you guys the other side. I'm just going to run to the coal area here, and then we'll blast back and I'll do some base building. Alright, here we go. Oh, the beautiful pink forest and the moon in the background. If this game were real, this would be the spot where you'd want to take a date. That is for sure. The whole thing looks like Valentine's Day. Threw a party in a forest. Alright, so up here we haven't really done much with these. However, we did add on a merger here. We have that going, and over here. Alright, here we go. We have a wreck. Now, I can't unlock this one just yet. Let me come back by. I can't remember what it was. It's supercomputers. So yeah, I can't unlock that one yet. That one's gonna take a minute. And by a minute, I mean like a dozen episodes or more, probably. We'll see. Anywho, let's see if I can get out of here. So now, I did encounter a spider. I wish I could kind of show it, but it wasn't all that eventful. It was more of just like freaking me out at first, and then I ended up, it ended up getting caught on some bamboo, and I was able to use the zapper on it. It just took me a little bit to get it with the zapper, because it's not that powerful. But now that we have a conveyor belt, those things won't be spawning too close to our build points. So I was hoping when I came over here that there would be another coal place close by. And I wouldn't call it close, but it's at least close enough. It's a lot closer than any of the other coal sites. And that one was a normal site, so we're producing 120 coal per minute. The other one was 120 coal per minute as well, so 240 coal. So not bad. There's definitely going to be more coal production needed eventually. But right now, this is just a beautiful, beautiful zone. Ooh, 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 ooh. What was that? Just checking around. There's usually some guards. In the form of, you know, creatures. Alright. Alright, we got the purple slug. Sweet! Alright, running out of there. I hear something else. Some of these things, like Mercer spheres or whatever, the whips are all like hidden in a lot of places, so it's kind of annoying. They're like tucked away in trees that you have to like, and annoying bamboo that are in your way. There we go. Alright, we'll go through the ground. You guys didn't see the clipping there. So what I do want to do here is I'm thinking about moving these coal generators back over towards the other coal site, and then this one can be dedicated towards coming down. This one was normal, yeah, so 120. So it really didn't matter, but I also feel like there's more space back there. I'm not sure. And then I'm actually getting really close to the edge of needing power. Let's see, coal generator. So basically I need rotors and the modular frames in order to build those. So those aren't too hard, but we need a lot of those modular frames for what we're going to be doing next. So alright guys, so we'll see you at the other side. I'll be right back. Alright, back at the base now, and we're going to go ahead and get our buildings going here. I'll show you guys when I'm done and wrapping up the episode here, but what I really want to do is actually get the next level kind of stuff going. And by next level I'm talking like rotors and stators, the things that we can start producing the motors from. And that means we need to get the pretty much all resources coming together now. We got a little bit of steel, a little bit of copper, iron, everything's going to go into this except for maybe concrete. But don't worry, concrete will get looped into this soon enough. So, alright guys, let's go ahead and get building.
This fabric is suitable for the creation of parachutes. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
welcome back. So we've finished up what we're going to be doing for today. This is definitely not the prettiest thing I've done. This is definitely get it done in the moment. I think part of the problem is that I'm used to being able to expand a lot farther out, and on that note, it's also a lot more complicated to do that because then you need more resources in order to even get the base of where you're at going, in order to get more resources and more materials to build more and more. So essentially what I'm saying is that if you don't just get it done, you're going to spend forever at each level just trying to get it up, and even to the point where I'm at now. And that's kind of what I've done in the past. But then again, in the past, like playing for fun and all that, sometimes I don't mind doing that. So play your playstyle. But this is not going to be, as much as I hate to really say this, this is not going to be my final factory. I have a really big feeling like this factory might remain where it is, and then I'll end up relocating. This will probably produce a few things, but it's going to produce them very slowly. Not the most efficient either. I'm trying to make it efficient by making sure that I'm combining what I need. I needed 60 copper per minute. Each one of those produces 45 copper per minute. I've got some definite issues with production and how many I have going towards this one belt coming up. And then this thing needs 10. We're only delivering at about 6 a minute. However, it's getting the job done. It's getting us to where we need to go. We're getting our frames, we're getting our motors, and we need 100 of them? Or is it a lot more than that? Let's go find out real quick. So, essentially all this is now is a waiting game. So, we just need to wait for the materials to come in. We can handcraft them to get them going faster. 500 of the frames and 150 of the motors. So, and then it's only going to go up from there, of course. So we are definitely going to end up having to add on to it. Now, right now, this doesn't look like it's too big of a deal for what we have on the resources. It's able to share the mine sites pretty decently. Obviously, the iron is going to need more than the other three even, and what's going to be, I guess, going more than the rest of them. But on that note, the other ones may need it just as much, so hopefully these things will even themselves out in how much they're delivering a little bit. Like, at minimum, it can only cut the resources in half from these things, so it's delivering 240. So 120 is going to get through both directions, even at maximum draw. So, I believe that's pretty much everything for now. I guess one last thing. We'll come back up here for this one. This is part of the not the prettiest thing, but then this one is delivering the 15 rods a minute that we need up here. Oh hey, and a quick route to get up here. And we need 18 rods, so I probably need a second one of these. Weird problems. Oh, I hate doing this, but this is kind of the easy patch way of doing this. I don't know how far up I want to go. Okay, so we'll take that. Yeah, I didn't think so. We could just take this one. And then that one's going to need a little bit of an upgrade. Oh no, it doesn't. I'm jumping ahead of myself. That does not need an upgrade. So that's only producing 15 a minute, so that'll at least give us 30. These things can deliver up to 60 a minute. So that will at least keep this going full supply. So that way we don't have to worry about it. It's only too shy of full supply, but it's still enough that we want to make sure that we're doing it. And how many do we have in just that amount of time? Motors, that's right. Everything's going into motors. 15 of them. So we only need 10 times that amount of time in order to get the 150 that we need. That's really not going to be that bad. So we're going to go ahead and between this episode and the next one, let this sit for a little bit, build up the resources, let the modular frames go for a little bit, build up its resources. We're going to have to... trying to think about the best way to doing this. This one I am going to need some storage on. That's the only problem with sitting and waiting, is that if you just sit and wait and you let it build up inside, if you don't catch when it's emptying itself. Oh, I put that on the wrong side. As you can tell, this is not going to be a permanent solution either. There we go. Oh, no. Okay. 1, 2. So, you guys know what that means. We're going to end up having to start off the next episode by actually increasing our coal generators. Otherwise, this is not going to work out. So, anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, leave some comments down below, and we will get picked up on this point next time and getting the power back up and going. And then hopefully we'll unlock the space elevator next episode. I believe that'll be easy enough. Alright, bye. Have a good one.